Hello everyone, welcome to the English course on the Language Zone server on Discord. Today we are going to be discussing the second part of phrasal verbs, like I said. So let's dive into it. Now, we talked about separable and inseparable phrasal verbs in the last video. So we're going to be talking about the other types of phrasal verbs, which are basically divided into transitive and intransitive phrasal verbs. So a phrasal verb that requires an object in the sentence is a transitive phrasal verb. Now, without an object, a sentence having a transitive phrasal verb cannot give complete meaning. So the point of making a sentence is to convey a complete thought process and communicate effectively with the other person. Now, when your sentence doesn't convey the message you intended it to, meaning it does not give its complete meaning, communication has not occurred. So the meaning of some phrasal verbs, for example, look after, carry on, bring about, call off, give up, and turn down. So let's look at their examples here. She looks after her children. Now, if you just said she looks after, well, she looks after her. Now, you are, the object is her children, and what children, and if you just say, okay, in the context of a conversation with someone, you just say they called off. That doesn't make sense. I would be wondering what was called off, and if you say she looks after, what or who does she look after? So, for it to give complete meaning and make complete sense, they have to be used with an object. So the phrasal verbs are highlighted in red and the objects are highlighted in magenta. Intransitive phrasal verbs, this doesn't require an object in the sentence. So without an object, the sentence having an intransitive phrasal verb can make total sense. So we have some meanings. Here we have pass away, which means to die. Get up from sleep. If you remember the last example, which talked about multi-word verbs not having an object, meaning they couldn't be separated, and meaning that when they're separated, they wouldn't even make any sense. So, run away, to escape or leave, grow up, to develop into an adult, break down, to stop functioning. So, let's go ahead to see the examples. So the patient passed away. When do you get up? So if someone asks me when do you get up, and I want to answer and I say I get up at 7 a.m. on Mondays. Mondays, even if I remove on Mondays, sentence also makes sense. I get up at 7. But if I say I get at 7 up, doesn't make any sense. If I said the patient passed away today, the patient passed today away, doesn't make sense? No. The thief ran away. The thief ran away after when they heard the police. So the thief ran when they heard the police away. If you notice the pattern, it's almost like the experiments we made when we're testing the theory of separable and inseparable phrasal verbs, right? So It's not a rule, but you would also find that intransitive phrasal verbs, a good number of them are inseparable, and for although we also have inseparable phrasal verbs with as transitive phrasal verbs, that, like I said, there's no definite rule, but this is just like an example sequence for you to see kind of like a trend. So, that's it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask and let me know. And hopefully, we'll see you again. And I hope you are enjoying the free lessons and the community. So please do write a review to share interest and appreciation for it. Thank you very much and see you next time.